Right, so when we talk about the differences between a white salt and ice slicer, you really have to go back in time. You gotta go back years and years and years ago when the salt was actually formed. Ice slicer was formed from an old salt bed. And what you have to understand is there's several different parts to the crystal morphology that make up ice slicer. The types of pressures that were put on it, heat, time, everything grows these crystals into what they are. So when you go back in time and you compare a white salt to an ice slicer, what you see in white salt are a very closely bonded, very pure type salt. When you look at ice slicer in contrast to that, what you see are a lot of other things that are in ice slicer. Other things like calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, formates, other insolubles that add to the friction level as you apply your salt to the road. All of these things kind of come together in conjunction with the crystal morphology and also with the physics of everything being put together in an agglomeration. So when you think about adding ice slicer to your toolbox and you're using it on the road, you're really using a combination of products all into one. So what you have is you've got magnesium chloride and the calcium chlorides that are going to go off. They're going to start that brining process within the salt. Then you've got that sodium chloride base, or the majority active ingredient with ice slicer, that's going to follow through. On top of those things, now you have that crystal morphology that's going to loosen everything up and allow for that dissolution rate to happen faster. Once you have that dissolution rate that's happening faster, now you're making brine faster. And that's where you're really going to see the difference on the road between white salt and ice slicer.